Hello everyone, I am Amit and I am back with my 5th video. In my previous video, I had covered the crazy weirdness that is seen at the very small or quantum scale. Let's air some thoughts I am sure some of you may have wrestled with. How come 99.99999% empty space appears and feels solid? Is this some sort of illusion? Then there's the preposterous idea of our observation creating reality from an undecided quantum soup. Another shocker, a multi-state superposed fuzzy quantum reality which freezes to some solidity and stability on observation is solid only as long as we have some information on it, whether through our senses or through sense extensions. If this information is destroyed completely from everywhere in this universe, the solidity and stability reverts to the undecided quantum soup state. All this is not our imagination running wild, but valid, repeatable scientific experiments which give these results. Of course, all this craziness is seen at the very small quantum level, and these effects seem to disappear at the macro or larger scale. But then, there is no macro which is not built from this very quantum stuff. In my last video, I told you that this term information is one of these keys to this puzzle. What is information? All that we know about the world can be considered as information. Now I will make a statement that may shock you initially, but a little patience will convince you of its truth. There is no objective world of matter or energy out there. It's only information that we actually experience. Whatever we know of the world flows to us through our senses. We may have equipment like a telescope or a Geiger counter, which gives us information about things our senses cannot directly reach, but these are just sense extensions. Let's look at the sense of sight first. We believe there is a world out there which we are perceiving through our eyes. But is it so? Look carefully. Reflected light is coming through our eyes and falling on the retina, which is carrying signals to the brain, which then interprets the information and forms a picture. Different creatures with different sense structures experience things differently. A bat uses sound waves bouncing off cave walls to capture information and see its environment. Maybe it experiences a colorful world as it navigates the cave. It just depends on how the bat's brain interprets the information flowing in. The interpretation is very subjective and depends on type of sense structure and the creature-specific interpretation mechanism. Scientists estimate that dogs have a very limited color range, not extending much beyond black and white. Houseflies see things in slow motion, 5 times slower than us, and that is why they escape our swatting attempts. Some tweaks to your eye structure will completely change what you see. So, can you say there is anything objective out there independent of your senses? Definitely not. What is out there is just information subjectively getting interpreted by a variety of sense structures and their extensions. I have presented the first leg of the argument to support the hypothesis that this universe is built out of information, not matter and energy, and there is more to come in the next video. See you soon!